Hi, good evening. This is Miss Rose, one of the Discover You advisors. And tonight, for those of you that are interested in the hospitality industry, we are going to go through the hospitality industry summer camp application. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I want to let you know that you will have to have, excuse me, you will have to have the following information, okay? You're going to need your GPA. You're going to need a copy of your transcripts. You're going to need your SAT scores, your ACT scores, or your PSAT scores. You're also going to need your counselor's information. You're going to need your class size and your class rank. So, if you do not have any of that information, feel free to pause the video now and contact your college access coordinator or your school registrar and try to obtain that information. Okay. There's also a couple of stop beam points along the way in the application. So if you've forgotten everything that I just mentioned, you will be able to go ahead and save what you have and go and find the information you need and then come back to the application. Okay. But again, you're going to need your GPA, your ACT scores, PSAT scores, ACT scores, SAT scores, a copy of your transcripts, your class rank, your class size, and your counselor's information. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward. Now, if you've already gathered that information and you're back on the application, you're going to start with entering your basic information. Your first name, middle initial if you have one, and your last name. You're going to then enter your address. This is going to be your home address. Okay, so 123 Home Street, and then it's in Houston, Texas, 77005. The country you're in is the United States, right? So let's look for United States. There it is. Your date of birth. For the sake of this application, my birthday is today. Happy birthday to me. My birthday actually was in March. So, but it's not today. I believe the year is 2005 that you guys should have been born. So go ahead and enter your birth date. Select your sex, whether you're male, female, or if you prefer not to answer, select your preference. And then you're going to enter your phone number. Now, I want to let the students know that attend Madison, Westbury, Sharpstown, and Wisdom that this actually is my contact information for Discover You. If you need any assistance with getting any of the information for this application, please feel free to reach out to me. You can either text or call me on that number and I'll help you with that information, okay? Now, moving along, you're going to select your t-shirt size, okay? And then you're going to enter your email address. Again, this is my email. If any of you attend those schools that I mentioned previously, feel free to reach out to me there. Or if you cannot reach your Discover You advisor, you can reach out to me and I'll help you contact them for you, okay? So you're going to then enter your GPA. Let's say that my GPA is 3.1. My class rank, let's say that I was 28th in my class. So you're only going to put 28. You're not going to put the TH like I was previously doing, okay? Your class size. So whatever your class size was at the school that you attended, let's say that I attended Madison High School and my junior class is 342. Okay, I don't know if this is correct. You will need to enter the correct information. Okay, my SAT score and then my ACT score. And for PSAT, I'm just going to put an A. If you have your score, please go ahead and enter it. Now, you should be a junior if you are applying to this program because this program is for juniors only currently, okay? Now we're going to upload a copy of our official transcript. So this is one of the documents I said you would need, okay? So make sure that you have your transcript, okay? For the sake of this video, I'm going to upload our logo just so to let me move on. Now, I'm participating in free lunch or reduced lunch program at my high school. If this is true, you're going to select yes. If this is not a true statement, then you're going to select no. And then we're going to move on to the next one. Select the dates for the summer camp you would like to attend. So you have two options. You can select June 8th through the 12th or June 15th through 19th. I apologize, you have three options. Or you can select that you can participate on either dates. So what the program is probably going to do is if one of the programs fills up, they'll probably just move you to the other dates. So select the option that you would prefer. If you have an activity that's happening before June 8th, but after or after June the 12th, but you have this week free, then make sure you select that. If you have something going on anytime between the 8th and the 12th, don't select those dates. Make sure that you are going to be able to attend the entire time, okay? You will have to be present the entire time, okay? So go ahead and check your calendar, speak to your parents, make sure that you don't have any activities going on, and then select accordingly. So for the sake of the application, again, I'm going to select June 15th through the 19th. Now I'm going to enter my parents' information, okay? So my mother's name for this application is Ms. Patricia Castillo, and her phone number is 123-456-7890. Make sure that you do have your parents' correct information, because if the program needs to send you any updates, specifically during this time where there's a lot of programs that are moving their programs, then they need to make sure that you are able to be reached, okay? If you don't provide your correct email and your parents' correct information, they're not going to get that important information to you. Now, here's another thing. If you currently are living with your grandmother, but your permanent address is with your parents, or vice versa, if you're living with your parents, but your permanent address is with your grandmother, then make sure that you put your correct permanent address. Where do you receive mail? Okay, so that's what I'm going to ask you to put this here. So 1, 2, 3, if it is the same address, then go ahead and put the same address here if it is not any different, okay? So Houston, Texas, 77006, and United States. Now, here is a spot where I was mentioning earlier that you can save your progress in case you need to go back and find your GPA or your class rank or your class size or any of your scores. Now, this information, you should be able to find it in Naviance, as well as, I believe, your scores. You should have received that information via mail by now, your SAT scores. You should also have your ACT scores. So if you don't, go ahead and select Save My Progress and Resume Later, and then enter your email address. If you have that information, there's no need to select that. You're just going to select Continue, okay? So then we're now at the portion where we need to enter our counselor's information. So let's say that I attend Westbury High School, okay? So I'm going to enter Westbury High School in Houston, and it's 70035. That's actually the correct zip code for Westbury High School. And the college counselor's name is Miss Laura Dew. Okay, if you need to reach her, you will be able to find her information, I believe, on the school website. So you can contact her, and that way you'll have that information in here, okay? So I I'm going to go ahead and put this for her phone number, and then her the college counselor's email address. So if you need to stop right here because you don't have their phone number or because you don't have their email address, then you can go ahead and save my progress and resume later. And again, it'll ask you for your email address. If you have it after you've already saved your progress and you're now back in this video, then you can just go ahead and click continue and move on to the next part after you've entered their college counselor's information. Okay, so we're going to select continue. This is where you're going to ask your parents to sign. Now, it's important that your parents know that you're attending this program. I understand some of you may only live with one of your parents, or you may live with grandparents, aunts, and uncles, whoever your guardian is, okay? Whoever has guardianship of you, make sure that they're the person that signs this application. Make sure that they're the email address that you're using. You can always go previous and change it if you need to. But those are the email addresses, phone numbers, and signatures that you're going to need on this application, okay? We want to make sure that they do sign it because we don't want to then call them because you have to pay your $500 camp fee and come to find out you never let them know and they're wondering who this program is, calling, asking for them to pay your fee, right? So make sure that you speak to them. They'll be able to sign with the mouse. So they'll just sign, I know it's a little hard. So let's just say my mother signed this and my father signed this. All right, so then I'm going to then click continue. On the next page, you'll be able to review everything you've entered. You're going to be able to see your home address, your date of birth, all the information that you've entered. This is where you need to go and carefully check all the information that you've entered to make sure that it is accurate and that the signatures are visible. Now, if you have all of this correct, you're going to go ahead and click submit. Obviously, if you're missing any information, it's not going to let you move forward. It'll just tell you, it'll give you a little red notification and let you know that you need to enter that information, okay? So again, if you guys need any help with obtaining any of the information and you attend Madison, Westbury, Sharpstown, or Wisdom, this is my contact information. Feel free to reach out to me here. I will be able to help you if you don't already have your counselor's information or if you need to know where to find all of the information you need for your application. Otherwise, contact your advisor. They should be able to help you. You can call, email, or text them. And, you know, I hope that you guys are selected. Now, once you submit your application, what they're going to do, what the program's going to do is they're going to contact you for an interview. So make sure that you dress for the part. Okay, you want to dress to impress. You always want to dress for the job that you want and not the job that you have. Currently, your job is a student. You can wear t-shirts and whatnot, okay? So dress nicely. You want to impress. And you want to obviously increase the possibilities of getting accepted into this program, right? So I wish you guys the best once you submit, and I hope you guys get accepted. Good luck.